So I'm back from vacation, finally, and now we're back to doing visits and looking at the Lamborghini Reventón. This is the fastest Murcielago in the game. Keep mind of that.
Nothing's too precious to waste. Give me one reason to take the breath we breathe for granted. Stuck here with you and my soul on display.
Can you guys hear my accent? Like at all? I think you can. Yeah. Anyway, what is good guys? The transporter here, and today we're looking at the Lamborghini Reventón, and you can hear my voice again. It's a miracle. See, what I did when I went out is I got a Samsung Go mic, not Samsung, S-A-M-S-O-N Go mic. It's pretty small, only cost me like $50, but it's pretty good. And you probably can hear the background noise. Anyway, this is the Lamborghini Reventón. It is the fastest Murcielago in the game, even though it doesn't have the word Murcielago. But those who know Lamborghini well should know that most of the parts came from the Murcielago LP640. So this is just technically a Murcielago with lots of carbon fiber and stealth paint and stealth design just to make it cost $2 million. But this is in common because earlier last year we saw the Veneno, which is just an Aventador with just a wild F1 tail and a wild wing and wild everything. Even though the car is kind of heavier than the standard thing, but it has more power. And this is just like the 650-4 Roadster without any like limitations in speed. Speaking of speed, this car is actually the fastest Lambo, one of the fastest Lambos in the game. It will do 205 miles per hour. The Aventador is actually faster than this, but the acceleration of this is stronger than the Aventador, which means you can catch up to speed very quickly. Also, handling is also another key aspect that makes this car better than the Aventador. As you can see, this car is very precise. I'm being as precise as possible, and I found that easier in this car than in the Aventador, because the Aventador, all it does is just spin about and drift about, and that's just, and for anyone who wants to just stay stable while racing, it's a bit annoying. While cruising, you probably want to drift around and all that stuff, but while racing, you just want the car to drive and race and go your own way. And in this car, you can do just that. It's very stable, very easy to control. It's heavy. Well, that's common for Lambo. It is heavy, which can cause for some understeer due to its weight and its all-wheel drive. But in the end, you can still grip it. You can still race with it, and it's very, 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 very lovely. It's very easy to control too, and that speed and the power that it produces will definitely help you win lots and lots of races. And it's been 2 years since I drove this car. It's one of the best cars that I drove in 2012. I gave the award, the Transporter Car of the Year award that year to the Z-Tune, but I didn't leave this car out for one bit because, well, it's beautiful to look at. It's one of the Lambos that actually sounds well and looks well and drives well, and we haven't seen that since the standard 650-4 Roadster. I almost gave it to that car too, to be honest, but this car came in and I was just bowled over. It was impressive. It was just lovely to drive and everything. I really, really did love it. Right, Team Escape. Well, as we can see here, well, due to its maneuverability, good quick steering and stability, the car is very maneuverable past roadblocks and incoming steroidal Rambo. I mean, not Rambos. Yeah, rhinos and roadblocks. It's actually in that way it actually works too because this thing is heavy. It can stand its ground against like rhinos, like right there. It's good at standing its own against like rhinos that just come out of nowhere. And smashing through roadblocks is actually pretty easy in this car as well. Anything else? Not really. It's a very usable team escape vehicle if you're just bored and just wanna feel like earning more money, smashing through cops and setting new team escape records, which no one really does in this game. Ironically, strange. To conclude, then, it was very enjoyable to drive the Reventón. Again, I actually have like two of them. This one I got, I think you saw this one earlier in 2012. I put the Formula license plate on. I have another one, but I topped up. I got it from a Lambo top up when Quicklime was still in his like transfer to easy days. If well, let's go by this. If anyone were to ask me if you prefer this over the Aventador, obviously this. Well, one is cheaper. This costs 8,000. The Aventador costs 10,000, like 9,800 and something, whatever. But price is just one thing. You has to. I mean, you can have the most expensive car, but if it's really terrible, then what's the point of buying it? I.e., the Viper SRT10 ACR Elite. Obviously, like all unique and it's all like done by whatever and whatever. But I mean, it's not very good, is it? I mean, you might argue, oh, it's the best car in the world and everything is, oh, it's Viper. But if you were to bring this car to Rio Makuro and tell him it's the best car in the world, Rio would throw 5 bricks at you and probably kill you in whatever Polish style thing he would do. And that's the thing here. The Reventón is very good, better than the Aventador. It's more precise, and it's better to look at as a whole. Aston didn't really tune that car at all well, and that combined with the Veyron wasn't tuned very well. I mean, all drive cars are supposed to grip unless you have like 1,000 horse. Well, not even if you have 1,000 horsepower under it. The car is supposed to grip, not drift about stupidly. You need to be. I mean, if you're going to be precise in an all-wheel drive car, you might as well do it well. And I don't think that car was done well at all. And many people will agree. Well, some people might not agree because they probably don't know everything, but many people will agree that the Aventador wasn't tuned very well. The Reventón, however, was tuned very well and is the best Lamborghini in this game. And that is all I have to say on the matter. The end.